Hello everyone, Specter here, and welcome to Star Citizen. Today we are going to take a look at the Anvil Gladiator. The Anvil Gladiator is a light bomber in Star Citizen. So before I talk more about it, let's get to it first. Well, at the front you can see there's a cockpit here. Well, this entrance is for both gunner and the pilot. So basically, the pilot at the front, the gunner will be entered from the back. You have two seats will coming out, popping up from this area. Okay, if you need to enter the ship. All right, up there you can see there's a turret there. So you can have two size 3 laser repeaters on the turret, which is very nice. And in here you have a size 3 laser repeater as well. Over there you have another one. So basically you have two of them as well in here, and you have 4 missiles on one side of the wing, so you have 8 in total, which is nice. Over here is engines, and basically, well, I think you're supposed to be able to access to something in here, but currently you can't. So, well, maybe in the future you might be able to. Alright, so basically the right hand side is the same as the left hand side, so let's get inside the ship first. Okay, let's get to the gunner seats first. It's a little bit odd, but still. Alright. Well, for the gunner, I would say, it's a little bit roomy. Yeah. Like your left and right is being blocked by the laser repeaters, which is not quite good. Okay, your view is not good already. Yeah, so it's just limited to the front and the top only. Yep, so basically you might have a hard time to engage something that can move very fast and moving around your ship. But still, if you're talking about like engaging something at the front of the ship, like helping your pilot out, that would be very nice. Alright, so because it would turns out your whole ship got 4 size 3 laser repeaters instead of 2, which is good. Alright, and also if necessary you can help your pilot to kind of manage your communication and also power output as well. So yeah, so no worries about like safety, some sort of that. Alright, but I believe that thing is an injection feature, so I believe that in the future it probably can like eject yourself, or maybe currently you can, but it's kind of hard for me to reach to that point. Yeah, this ring, okay, so maybe you need to work something out in the future. Alright, so let's get out of the ship first. Alright, so let's get inside of the pilot seat. Well, the view is kind of obstructed by the bars and also your laser repeaters up there from the turret. But well, this is a light bomber anyway, not really a fighter, so I would say it's okay. You got an eject button here, which is easily to access, which is very nice, especially starting from 3.15 is increase your chance to be rescued by someone, even your ship goes down. Yup, and in total you have 2 size 3 laser repeaters that controlled by the pilot. Unlike the Super Hornet, you can't control the turret laser weaponries, which, well, you can say it's good, you can say it's bad. Well, for me, it's still okay. At least I got 84 shots per gun. Although it's not very like high firepower, yeah, but still, is enough for me to engage some sort of target like a longer period of time. Okay, easier for me to well, even if I make some mistakes, okay, I miss a lot of shots, but it can guarantee me that like at least I have a longer period of time to fire my gun so that I don't need to recharge my guns. Yep, that is quite forgiving if you're like me. All right, it's not a very skillful combat pilot. You have 12 missiles in total, so you got 4 of them would be size 5, which is very similar. All right, or maybe a little bit more comparing to the Harbinger, the Vanguard Harbinger. All right, and also you have 4 and 4 of these size 2 missiles, I believe, which makes me makes in total 12. All right, so this ship, if you talk about mobility, um, is quite good comparing to the Vanguard. Yes, why I will like kind of comparing to the Vanguard because, well, if you talk about a little about like firepower, I mean, of course, the Vanguard is much more powerful. This is a light bomber, but the Vanguard Harbinger is a heavy fighter plus bomber. So protection, like the range, and also weaponries, you can't really like match up. All right, but this ship is quite agile. I have a like an easier time to use this ship to do bounty missions comparing to the Vanguard series ships. Because, well, for the Vanguard series ships, I got a hard time to catch up with my opponent, which makes me like suffer a lot of damage. But for the Gladiator, well, I can suffer less or maybe no damage from the enemy. Alright, but still, I can get them killed. I mean, like, killed my opponent. Although you may spend like longer period of time because you got only 2 weaponries in like laser repeaters comparing to the Vanguard like what 5, okay, 5 of them maximum. Yep. So basically, if I need to choose between the Harbinger and the Gladiator, I think I would choose the Gladiator. It's easier to control. Yep. Comparing to the Vanguard series ships. And also, I kind of like the ship, not because like how it perform in combat, but how it will become in the future. Because as you know that I kind of showed it to you already. Um, at the bottom, you have like housing 4 size 5 missiles, which is torpedoes for many people. Uh, yep. So that area, suppose on paper, in theory, they can be swapped up into like a cargo bay. Maybe not much, yes, but still you can swap it out into turn it into a cargo bay. While your gunner seat, the turret up there, it can be swapped out into some sort of tractor beam. It turns out it might be even better in the future comparing to current state. Okay, of course they need to CIG need to develop like the tractor beam and also the modular thing. Okay, to swap it back and forth. So currently, yes, this Gladiator, just like a Harbinger, you need to stick with combat. But unlike the Harbinger, you do not have internal space to store up your boxes, so it means that you are just restricted to combat only. No box delivery, no trading, no other things except for combat. All right. So for this ship or this bomber, okay, so it costs you in game around 1.9 million to 2 million. At that price point in game, if you like something heavier, you can save up a little bit and to purchase the Harbinger, the Vanguard Harbinger. All right. If you talk about bomber, okay, or fighter, okay, it would be like that. Or if you talk about fighter, then you can like restrict it to fighter only, okay. No big missiles, no big torpedoes, then it would be save up a little bit more. You can access to the Saber or the Super Hornet. But for me, well, like this is right between a light fighter and also a kind of bomber. Yes, so even though your firepower is quite weak, but still, you got like 4 size 5 missiles, then you can theoretically engage something larger, okay? And you can run away with your like as easier because your ship is smaller comparing to the Harbinger. So for me, I would choose the Gladiator probably compare like instead of the Harbinger in the future. Okay, starting from 3.15. All right, so just in case you really like the ship, you want to purchase it, like with real money, yes. So it costs you around 165. Okay, so just make a range. Okay, 160 to 170. Okay, so this is a price around. This is a kind of price around, like, um, the Saber. All right, around 170, but it is far cheaper comparing to the Vanguard Harbinger. Yes, the Vanguard Harbinger. The last time I checked is around 200 something, but this is just costing you around 160 something. So it's like a little bit cheaper. Okay, so yep. Basically, if you really like the ship, I would suggest you to fly around first with like purchase it with in-game credits. Fly around first. If you really like the ship, you can purchase whatever you want. All right. So basically, this is all the information I know about this Anvil Gladiator. And if you think this video is kind of helpful, feel free to leave a like. And if you think I missed out something, or maybe you have questions you want to ask, or maybe you got some ideas like how I can like do like make my video better, or maybe like what kind of use that you are going to like that you may think of, okay, about the Anvil Gladiator. All right, at least like in the future, probably after they can be like modular, then what kind of thing you want to do with it. Okay, so yeah, feel free to leave a comment down below then. Okay, so yep, that is it, and I shall see you guys next time then. Bye bye.